At you, I've seen you do stand up. What makes this special different from the stand up you do on regular tours?
What makes it special, different, is because is that I did most of the work on this
Hmm.
special. Like me and my wife, Felipe Esparza, she's the executive producer and my manager and business partner. She put the whole crew together. She found the crew. She did the photos, and we shot it ourselves. Like we had our own crew. I was craft service of the special.
Wow.
Yeah, like I came there at 11 in the morning, and I went to go get lunch for the cameraman, the sound guy, the grip, the crane operator, and I'm the one that I was craft service. So at the end of the special, I got two credits: performer, craft service,
um,
and runner.
you're so multi-talented. You're very quick on your feet. I listen to your podcast.
Thank
How
you.
difficult is it to, always be on and having to do all this performing?
It is very hard. The easy part is performing, man.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now that the easy part is to go up on stage and perform. The hard part is to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and get here on time to do interviews. All that other stuff that performing for a comedian is easy. Being a human being is hard. Being on time is hard. Being punctual, being neat, brushing your teeth is hard. But what was also hard was writing a new material. I had to I nitpick, about what jokes I want. I argue with people, I argue with my wife about, you gotta leave this joke. But there's one joke that I wanted to leave in there, and she convinced me to leave it out. So now, I'm kind of glad we didn't put it in there. Sometimes you need someone to tell you, listen, you're a funny guy, but you don't understand this joke's not gonna work a year from now. And I'm glad it didn't. Because I had a joke about Pokemon Go, and people are not doing that no more. So that joke would have been outdated. That special would have kind of made the special not so funny.
There's always, like you said, needs to be timeless. Do you think about that when writing jokes all the time, or is it more of a, whatever you want?
You're right about that. Sometimes I think about a joke that's political
Mhm.
and updated. It's a great joke, and I want to say it on stage, but I know that joke's only going to be funny for maybe 5 hours or 2 days or 3 days. So I just tweak that joke. I
Mhm.
give that joke away. Like if I was a writer for the Tonight Show, I might give them the joke
Mhm.
and get money for it. But for me, I don't like using jokes that are not gonna be funny 20 years from now, 50. I want people to quote me when I'm dead, like they do Shakespeare or
Mhm.
Mark Twain.
That's awesome. Like you said, you and your wife produced this. How did it get onto HBO?
Oh man, that's when having a good agent like
Mhm.
Chris Smith from ICM comes in handy.
Mhm.
So he had a relationship with HBO. So he had a meeting and they saw the special. And he said, "Oh my God, where this guy been at? We want to back this up 100%."
Mhm.
So man, I'm part of the HBO family right now. Like my idol, Paul Rodriguez,
Mhm.
Richard Pryor, Chris Rock, George Carlin, all these guys, T.J. Miller. I'm part of Amy Schumer. I'm
Mhm.
part of that team.
That's awesome. Are there comedians that you look up to like that, or
Yes,
anybody
there's a
you look?
lot of comedians that I look up to that are coming up right now,
Mhm.
man. People should look out for them. Don't wait 20 years
Mhm.
like you waited for me 20 years. They're here now.
Mhm.
Frankie Castillo, George Perez, Martin Rizzo, Rodrigo Torres, Johnny
Mhm.
Roque, and even Angela Johnson.
Mhm.
She needs an HBO special. Johnny Sanchez too.
Yeah, they all do. Is there any upcoming tours that you're
Yes,
gonna?
that's what the special airs starting in 2018. I'm gonna be working on my new material.
Mhm.
It's gonna be called a Bad Decision Tour,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna do jokes about every bad decision I ever heard. You know what I'm talking about? What bad decision?
Yeah.
The kidnappings.
Mhm.
The You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Um, Other than your comedy, what inspires you to go out there and share everything that you share, especially in this special?
Well, when I was 20, when I was doing stand up comedy when I was 29,
Hmm.
I wasn't comfortable sharing my life with people. Like maybe I was embarrassed. I don't want them to know everything. But now, as I mature in life, I don't care. You know, there's nothing they can take away from me. It happened. I want to tell you. or one day I'll write a book and show more details of my life. But I'm happy telling my life. But it takes a lot of time, like it takes a lot of time for someone to open up. And it's taken me 20 years to open up about my life and find a way to make it funny. Because that's even harder. How you make pain funny. People say it's too soon. So I'm glad I waited.